Well, hello there, it's Kriint and welcome to another speed build. This week, instead of one house, I'm building two. I decided to do a duplex house, and the style of it is something that we couldn't do since Sims 4 came out, because we didn't have the proper decorations for it. And however, we could do it, I think, since base game Sims 3. This is the Craftsman style, and the reason why we couldn't do it is because we didn't have these distinctive columns that I'm currently putting. So I was building something else. I don't recall, I think it was last week's build, but I don't really recall, to be completely honest. And I said, how tooltips and descriptions of items appear. So I had my mouse over, I think it was the wallpaper that came with seasons, and it said Craftsman. And honestly, it hadn't crossed my mind that we could do Craftsman, and this build now, this pack is for Craftsman houses. And I got so excited. I was like, oh hell yeah, because if you search traditional American houses or suburban houses or something like that on Google, you will see so many Craftsman ones, and honestly it's a style that I was avoiding, or I wasn't doing completely justice, because we didn't have these columns and it wasn't perfect, to be honest. So when I realized it, I'm like, I so want to build a Craftsman house, but I decided, you know what, I don't want to build one, I want to build two. So I went to Oasis Springs and I'm trying to rebuild every world. I've already done Brindleton Bay and I'm almost done, I'm missing two builds from San Maisuno. So I decided, you know what, I mean, after all, I am building once per week, so why not, incorporate them in a world, so to create, a save file. And I also enjoy creating stories for the Sims who live there, and one of my biggest complaints when I visit the gallery and I search for Sims is how they are all the same. White people, mostly girls or boys, singles with abs, and that's it. And I don't like that. That's not diversity. So I really like creating stories, with in-depth storyline. If you downloaded my Bridlington Bay save file, I think I will put on the end screen, on the end cards, on the end slate, that's the world. Yeah, I enjoyed so much creating the stories and different characters, and gave them illnesses, and not everything in life is happy. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. So I wanted, to create two houses, that one next to each other, to another, sorry. And I wanted to do it in this neighborhood specifically because I wanted them to be kind of starters, to be honest. If you can see around as I pan the camera, you will see that I have two more houses, I think. And one of them is a starter 8 sim house, and the other one is a starter, I think I will transfer it to another neighborhood in a bit. Maybe, I'm not completely sure, because I think now we're in Newcrest. Yeah, I did transfer it to another neighborhood, I think. No, I didn't. I don't know what's going on. I don't recall, I built that so long ago. But yeah, we'll transfer it there. Or do I leave it on Newcrest? No, I don't. I am so confused, I'm sorry. So what I was saying, yeah, the neighborhood has an 8 sim starter house and a new wed couple house starter, with an upstairs bedroom that it's empty so you can expand in the future. So I was like, how cool would it be to do 2 starter houses, but each one of them would be a starter. So I aimed for a budget of 50k, which didn't happen because you start with around 20-25k with a family, and I'm like 20-25k, 50k. So if you want to merge 2 families, that would be cool. But that didn't happen. I think they end up costing 90-80k. I don't recall, like something among those lines, and I'm like, cool. I'm glad I did it, but I tried to keep the decoration as simple and as cheap as possible, but I didn't really wanted it to be, completely empty and everything completely basic. I wanted it to have some flair. So yeah, I guess. I don't know, I tried. The houses have very different personalities on the inside, I think. This one is more family friendly and more old style with old furniture, kinda old, like traditional looking furniture. And the other one is more modern, like you will see more modern furniture. But the stories that I created for the Sims that live there, I think this house has a twins bedroom, so I did twin boys, I think. Again, I don't recall, it's been quite a while since I built that. And on the other house, I created a fun storyline. I think the people who live here, yes, they are gays. I got inspired from Neil Patrick Harris and his husband, I don't recall his name. They have adopted 2 so cute twin siblings, like one is a boy and another is a girl. So they are gays, I think, or I don't recall. Again, you won't see it. I just feel like it's a cute to mention it. And they have adopted those cute twins boys, and next door and like a family was living there that were hip, they were modern, and I think they had 2 kids. No, they had 1 daughter. Yeah, but they died because I wanted like a sad storyline. And so their grandparents moved there to take care of the kids, and they're not like, the most loving grandfathers and grandparents in general. Like, they're not very accepting. So I feel like, in my mind, this creates interesting storylines because they are like stuck in the past. They don't accept change. They don't accept, different, like, something different from what is normal to them. So I don't know, I like doing those things. Again, as I told you, you're not gonna see it until I release the save file, but I just really enjoyed creating those 2 families. So this is the twin boys bedroom or girl, I don't recall honestly, to be honest. And the how is it called? The bunk beds, I created them obviously using teeth, but they are both completely usable, and I placed them as they were because I needed to play test them to make sure they completely work, and I didn't want to move Sims to the lot just to check, so I had to do it on a different lot, plus it took me so long to figure it out. So yeah, what else? Oh yeah, I mentioned about 10 times that it's been quite a while since I built that. I think, honestly, I cannot tell. Yeah, it's been since August, like mid-August, and we're September now. So I sat down mid-August and I built quite a lot of stuff just because I was feeling like it. I had the inspiration and I was really enjoying it. So I had like few days off and I just built. And thank God that I did, because these 2 past weeks are being so hard on me. I have so much work and my anxiety has peaked because I don't have time to myself. I haven't played The Sims or any other game for what matters for 2 weeks. I haven't had time to read a book or just draw or, just sit and not do anything. Like, for example, 2 days ago, tonight I guess, I went to bed at 12 midnight because up to that time, for real, up to midnight, I was cooking. I decided to do an apple pie just for fun, and it was so time consuming, and it took me the entire day. Like, I started at 7 and then cleaning and everything. It was a bad decision basically. And honestly, I've been so anxious. I don't have time to play or build or do anything. So, obviously my anxiety is up to the roof. And today I woke up so early because it was raining outside. And last year it didn't rain that much around here. It was cold, yeah, obviously, but it hadn't rained almost at all. So I woke up this morning and it was a strong thunder and the rain was pouring. And you know how most people get seasonal depression and they are so sad because the weather now is bad, it's raining, you can't go out of your house, you don't have much to do, and I guess the weather screams depression, not sunny and summer or spring. But I was so happy to hear the thunder, and I woke up 2 hours earlier than I usually wake up. And I was just so happy, and it was such a nice feeling. It was like my anxiety had flown off me, and I was just so happy, honestly. Also, because, I didn't have time to build, I didn't have time to edit my videos. So I don't know if this will make it in time today, even though it's quite early. But it takes quite a while when the weather is bad for a video to be uploaded because, my internet sucks. And this internet provider is supposed to be the best around here. So, not very good, not very good. When we have bad weather, it's all going downhill. And when I say downhill, I mean very downhill. So yeah, I really like this room. I don't know what it is, but this room that I was doing right now, it screams kids' room to me. I really like it. I really do love it. I think I moved now the house. I'm pretty sure. I don't know at what point I did that, but I'm pretty sure that I did move it. Because, I do recall having it on Oasis Springs. Unless I'm lying and I wanted to place it on Oasis Springs, but I'm it doesn't really make sense. And I have it on Newcrest because I haven't decided the theme of Newcrest still. Yeah, it's still on Newcrest. I don't know what's going on. Don't ask me. So, you can see kind of the family in the back. Oh, that's cute. So yeah, those are the houses. I don't recall how much they cost. I don't completely recall why I have them on Newcrest. I was so set in stone to have them on Oasis Springs. I don't know what's going on. Unless this is Oasis Springs and I haven't played the game for so long that I don't even recall, but the area looks so Newcresty to me. I don't know. Just ignore me. So if you want to download these houses, they are already in the gallery, so you can click the link in the description down below, or you can search my username in the gallery, which is the exact same as here. Yay! I like this room so much. I don't know, it just screams kids' room to me. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have an amazing day and take care. Bye!